I walk into work and start punching and start to work away, pushing out plate after plate after plate. You see, I work in a kitchen, but that's not what this poem is about. As I continue to work away, I hear one of my fellow coworkers say, "Man, I took this girl home last night and I totally fucked her. But when I got up this morning, I couldn't figure out how to get rid of her, so I just left. I got back like 2 hours later and she was still there. What a dumb bitch, right?" And from there on out, everything he had to say sounded like Charlie Brown's mother. Womp, 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 womp. Meaningless bibble babble, unimportant to the plot or anyone else within earshot, because what he just said to me is that he took a woman home and she opened herself up to be as vulnerable as she could be. And whether or not he made love to her or fucked her is now irrelevant because he just demoted her to nothing but a dumb bitch. And to those of you that aren't making the connection, that's nothing but an unintelligent, pregnant, female dog. Too busy at work to scrutinize the terrible sentiments I see in his sentence, I continue to push out plate after plate after plate. But that's not what this poem is about. Later on, I talk to my friend Sean and I tell him, I'm in a women's studies class, and to my delight, he's pleasantly surprised and says, "Really? Well, what's that like?" But before I have a chance to reply, one of my fellow coworkers chimes, "Why would you want to do that?" And I say, "Do what?" And he says, "Take a class with a bunch of radical feminists who don't shave their legs, have hairy pits, and think women still have some fucking reason to complain. God, they need to get in their goddamn head. They have a fucking right to vote. We're equal." But this time my rail is clear and I have a chance for rebuttal. I know that going through the front door won't work, so I tend to go to the back and I say, "All right." From now on, Sean here makes $10 for every 7 that you make. How's that for equal? He says, "That's not equal. We have the same job. We should make equal pay." And I say, "Exactly." But I can tell from his looks of confusion that my efforts are fruitless. Game tickets begin to ring in and I start to push out plate after plate after plate. But that's not what this poem is about. So I stop. And I say, "No, goddammit. No, we are not equal. When I walk home at night through dark alleyways in bad neighborhoods unafraid that I might be raped, I don't think that's equal. When a woman is told if she has sex before wedlock, she's nothing but an already been sucked on sucker and nobody wants A, B, C, already been chewed gum, I don't think that's equal. When there's 150 words in the English language that describes a female that is promiscuous and not a single one connotates anything even remotely fucking positive, I don't think that's equal. Because us guys are told we're allowed to go out and try to get laid every night, and the women we sleep with make us studs while we make them sluts. I don't think that's equal. When a woman is told she's not allowed to fight and die for the country for which she believes in, I don't think that's equal. When I step on the glass escalator as countless women hit glass ceilings and I'm elevated to positions above them of money, power, and respect, not because of how far my legs have carried me, but because of what lies between them, I don't think that's equal. When the only viable reason to engage in same-sex relations is for the purpose of male enjoyment, I don't think that's equal. For God's sakes, girl, go out and kiss her. But do it because you want to, not because you think it's going to make him like you. If that's what it takes, he's not worth a dime to you, baby. That's not equal. When a woman is told by her pastor she leaves her abusive husband, she's doing nothing but granting herself eternal damnation, so for God's sakes, girl, endure the suffering, and she's being told by a man who's supposed to be her spiritual guide is tears stream from her 2 black eyes, so don't worry about her because that bitch has already been told twice. I don't think that's equal. When a woman is roofied, taken home and taken advantage of with nothing but hatred pounded in between her legs, and she's left with a gift in her uterus by her rapist, and she's told she's a bad person, and she goes to a doctor and says, please remove this. I don't think that's equal. When a group of young college boys videotaped the gang rape of a woman that thought that they were her friends, only get off scot-free in spite of videotape evidence because we live in a society that doesn't believe a woman when she says, I've been raped. I don't think that's equal, and that is what this poem was about.